Hi, this is Outlaw Pete from MCE with another statue unboxing. This is the new Deadpool premium format figure exclusive from Sideshow Collectibles. Let's get it open. With the Deadpool premium format figure from Sideshow Collectibles. First proper look at it. Very dynamic. Love the katanas in the back like this. Brilliant action pose. Love the way that the cable doll angles away and his necklace is going up into the air, which gives it the illusion of motion as he's sort of leaping off the scooter. This piece here, this is sort of like a plasticky thing which seems sort of slightly moldable, which is, you know, you probably saw me fiddling about with at fast speed a moment ago. Initial impressions, the only thing I think I would criticise would be the smoke. This could have been whiter or lighter if they wanted the appearance of smoke, or it could have been orange if they wanted the appearance of an explosion. But this is just like a dark grey, which doesn't really do either, to be perfectly honest. So it's well sculpted, it looks good, but for me, if it was smoke, it should have been a much lighter colour, and if it was an explosion, it should have been, you know, in oranges and reds like so many of the other sort of explosion pieces that we get. Like the Deadpool heat seeker, for example. It's got a couple of swap outs. Obviously we'll get in and have a close look in a second. I won't be using the other swap outs, which are holding the implements instead of cable dull, just a small little thing, and the katana's sheathed. I will show it to you, but this is the only time it's ever going to be done like this. Okay, so there he is with a knife, a fork, a spoon in each hand. The more sort of comic version, and with just, you know, a proper Okay, let's get in and have a close look. Okay, so let's get in and have a really good look at this. So the smashed scooter at the bottom, sort of scuffed, beaten up. A bright red colour. I'll be honest, not as bright as I thought it was going to be. I think I was kind of expecting more of the metallic red that you get with the Iron Studios Iron Men pieces. Obviously it's battered up and crushed, but it doesn't pop as much as I thought it would pop, if I'm honest with you. Great sculpting on the tyres. here is the sort of smoke come explosion. You know, for me, wrong colour choice. Either much whiter for smoke or much redder and orangier for explosion. But for me, this is sort of neither one way or the other, really. Maybe even a mixture of the two would have been great. But again, the other side of the bike, again, great sculpting on the tyre. You can see it's worn in the middle, dirty on the outsides, which is how it would be. It's a little separate piece, just keys on here. So the sculpting on the underside of his boots. Now he keys in on the back there with the back foot, and this one just rests on the front here. But it feels nice and solid, no worries really. I'll give it a good shake, it's not really moving around. Deadpool looks amazing, suit is great. Again, a sort of dark maroony type red, but look at the sculpture of the creases in the uniform and his musculature under there. He looks brilliant. Right the way up to his portrait, which again for me looks brilliant. I'd like to have seen a little bit more detail on the mask, you know, maybe some more texture on there than there is. It's very smooth, but then that's the look they've gone for with the whole of his uniform apart. Even the blacks are smooth as opposed to textured. So, you know, I suppose it matches with the way that they've done everything. The cable dial, you know, not much of an exclusive, but I like the way it adds movement to the piece. So it makes it look like he's leaping forward, you know, as an exclusive on its own, you know. But the fact that it adds to the piece in terms of the movement of it makes it worthwhile for me. The pouches all look fantastic. The katanas are plastic, but they look metal. And I love that pose with them crossed behind him like that as he's sort of leaping into action. It's just how I picture him. And again, this little necklace with the sort of other half of the cable friendship bracelet actually going up like that adds to the whole overall movement of the piece from my point of view, and you know, it really gives it the look that he's leaping off, which is, I'm sure, is obviously what the sculptor was going for. So great piece. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Subscribe to MCE.